Gotta go, girl.
You talk about low prices, you ain't seen nothing until you visit Love Furniture. Can you dig it?
Hurry in. Right now, complete bedroom suits are sale priced from $188.
Love Furniture. Ha! Tell them the Iceman sent you. Have mercy.
But first, I'd like to tell you a joke about my brother Bob. We travel all over the South, and Bob is something else. I tell you, I get so embarrassed when I'm with Bob. It's terrible. The other day, Bob went down on the beach, you know, and he's 90-pound weakling, you know, down there in that there 200-pound bull. He knocked sand in his face. Bob said, I got to gain some weight. He come home, he gained some weight all right. He got up to 200 pounds, and guess what? He went back to that there beach, and the 400-pound bullies kicked sand in his face. And do you think he's going to gain 400 pounds? Probably will, the way he eats. And
Look at these great prizes. A fun ball, dolls for the girls, and Sammy skates. Watches, a nativity scene, headset radios, this portable air compressor, 2 bug zappers, tools for the men, cookware sets for the women. All these great prizes on giveaway night at Championship.
Many years now, Cowabunga has waited in the shadows, waiting for the right time to show his face upon the wrestling world. Now is that time, for the world of wrestling is scarred with the face of evil, and Cowabunga is that fighter of evil.
And who danced with me except Jeffrey Kaiser, the biggest nerd? Cheer up. You're drinking milk, and this is you in a few years. Not with this brave face and gross hair. Well, you're growing fast, and milk can help you get a great smile and gorgeous hair. But my body, the only difference between me and the guys is distress. Hey, you can see we turned out just fine. Who is that? That's Jeffrey Kaiser.
Milk. It does the body good.
One-on-one till the morning light. No holds barred, it's a free fall fight after midnight. Wrestling with girls, wrestling with girls.
And I need your help. See, I bought this furniture store, and my warehouse is way overstocked with first-quality, name-brand furniture that I gotta sell immediately to raise cash fast. So you help me, and I'll help you to the furniture buy of a lifetime. Like these big man recliners from just $97. All wood dinettes, only $129. This 5-piece living room group is only $499. So come on down, help me whip up on high prices with the best deals in town and free financing for a year. That's Lawler's Discount Furniture, 1500 North Guard.
Thank you for both.
Well, Myron, do we have a total?
Sure, Snowbird. According to our survey, 58% say it's the heat, and 42% say it's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Well, really, guys, you know it's both. That's why you need to watch the Heat Index report for the combined heat and humidity right here on TV5.
When I said warm up, you gotta slow down. You're too fast. Hey, Miles, my free. Hey, baby, how you doing? Gotta warm up here. Yeah, Kelly, slow down. You got my heart rate up and my blood. All right.
You're making me really hot right now.
Hamburger A Wendy's hamburger, which is always made fresh, or hamburger B, which is pre-made and sits around?
B. It's hard like my deltoids.
Yes, but wouldn't you rather have the juicy taste of the Wendy's hamburger?
Hey, no pain, no gain. And that beef burger, that's pain, yeah, real pain, the kind I like. That burger put some serious hurt in me. I love it. Got any more?
check, check. Check, check, checkity check. So, hey there, sports fan. Holy cow. Listen, we did it. That wouldn't it be funny if that was the whole stream? All right. Conflicting reports in the chat about sound, but yeah, I got sound. We got sound coming through. All right, here's the deal. This is the 10,000 subscribers live stream. So if you haven't done a live stream before, it's because you're not a member, because we've never opened this up to the full channel before. But it's live, pal. Here we are. Sound is fine. Thank you, Hype is Here Media. Actually, first of all, we got a couple people hopping in here, dropping money on this thing already. That's crazy. Oh my God, you guys have been talking a lot. Mr. Bones, thanks for the bones, buddy. And Revenant77X tossing out memberships. Thanks. Listen, the memberships are a fun deal. Here's what I want to say about this. We got a lot. We got a lot. And this sucks. It's terrible. I left this up to a vote, and you people, and yes, I said you people, picked. There were two joke options. One was I hate all these choices, and the other was the most unwatchable matches. I didn't have a video ready for that. I had to figure it out. It sucked. I thought you guys were gonna pick From Singapore Predator, the complete From Singapore Predator, and I forget what the other one was. But no, we hopped into the most unwatchable matches ever. Happy to be here. Happy to have you here, Scotty Knows. Former WCW champion CM Punk, absolutely. Ready to Rumble. He's star of Ready to Rumble. I probably already told this, but I was supposed to wrestle David Arquette in 2018. Tag team I was in, we were going to wrestle David Arquette and RJ City, and it was booked and everything. And they sent out the video. They had the posters done, and Arquette was afraid of me. He chickened out. Either that or he got a movie role, whichever one he said. All right, we're going to hop right in. Holy cow. I'm so sad. I'm sad. Listen, I almost wasn't going to tell you how long this is, but it is way longer than I want it to be. You asked for the most unwatchable wrestling, and you're about to receive it. So this is on you. Eddie Steinblock versus the fake Ultimate Warrior. Let me make sure I got sound coming through my headphones here. I do. All right, I got it down low, hopefully. Hopefully it's not too loud. This is from Germany. All right, we did a full video on the One Warrior Nation. Shout out to the Duke. That's true. I should have introduced myself. It's entirely possible that you've never seen this stuff before. My name is Kit. That gentleman back there in the Steiner Brothers shirt is the Duke. And the Rex Steiner Brothers, I'm sorry. I don't want to use their... I want to make sure I use their government names. All right, so this took place in Germany. There's not much sound on the video. I got it turned down kind of low because this guy, I had to pull the audio out because he comes out to We Will Rock You, which is like, I think when you see him, makes absolutely no sense. And this, it has to be his stepdaughter out here with, of course, oh, good Lord, I didn't realize that there was such an upskirt on that. Whoops. To be fair, Eddie Steinblock, there he is, EPW, well, I didn't read it. He looks like he's got some Diamond Dallas Page going on here, cubic zirconium Page, which may be a recycled joke, I can't remember. But this is, I haven't watched any of these, truthfully. Well, with the exception of one. There's one that I watched because it's your final punishment at the end of this video, because I warned you. I warned you with peace and love that if you picked this, I would give you the worst match of all time. And it's a long one. But this is out here, Eddie Steinblock, and I didn't even think to write down anybody's names. I should have, because I'm going to forget. Eddie Rex Steiner, here to face off against the Intimate Warrior himself, the One Warrior Nation, who... to my surprise, did not... I get it, buddy. Somebody put the... I'll tell you what, McMahon. Somebody put the Ultimate Warrior in the dryer too long. Look how much fun he's having. He's not even shaking the ropes. Interesting strategy. Don't shake the ropes, shake yourself, and then the integrity of the ropes won't be compromised. One Warrior Nation, by the way, missed his move to make a big play for the gimmick once the actual Ultimate Warrior passed away. Not trying to make light of it, but I mean, he could have made a run here, I think. Look at the height difference here, McMahon. One Warrior Nation, shortly after this, I believe, faced legal action from Warrior Hellwig or whatever the hell. I don't know. He's speaking in German. I don't speak German, sports fan. If you do, that's great. Yeah. Nice Ventura impression. It's half-assed. They've blown up already. Absolutely. Listen, this is the only cardio that the One Warrior Nation gets. What I was going to say was, shockingly, should we be quiet? This is the German national anthem? No, this is the... Okay, this is Star Spangled Banner. Never mind. Okay, we can talk. I guess we can talk. I don't know. So... So why are we doing this like it's the Olympics? So they're playing through the entire Star Spangled Banner with the guys in the ring, and One Warrior Nation just has to stand there and stare at Ronnie Hellcat, whatever his name was, Ronnie Rechsteiner. Now we've got the German anthem. I don't know what it's called. Let's see how this goes over. I feel like we can't just stand here the whole time. Something's got to do something. Is he going to jump? Is One Warrior Nation going to jump Steinbrenner, whatever his name is? Mean Mark, not so mean Mark. Not so mean Mark towers over the One Warrior Nation. That's true. Checking in at a solid 5'5". We have the Ultimate Warrior here, the One Warrior Nation, I should say, who doesn't use the name Ultimate Warrior, does use the Ultimate Warrior's other intellectual property, but does use his WWF theme music, notably, which I cut out. Not giving Jim Johnston any more money. He made enough. This sucks. There we go. Look at his one weakness. The One Warrior Nation's one weakness is the German national anthem, and they know it. Terrible. This is a terrible angle for anyone, especially on Steinbrock. You're careful with that arm there, Steinbrock. Take it easy, pal. All right. His Hot Topic stepdaughter. Make sure you grab that. Okay. Thank you. Careful coming down there. Sid Biscuits, Derek Stewart Media. Are you kidding me with Sid Biscuits? That's perfect. Sid Biscuits rules. All right. I've heard of this. I've never watched it. And I'm so sad that we are. It's already been 5 minutes. Nothing's happened. I can't tell what the back of his belt says. Fiery lockup here. Oh yeah, okay. I should say I have my... If you watch my member streams, this heavy bitch. I got the Andre the Giant mug from when I was a year old, I think. And it's full of some kind of root beer. I don't even know. Root beer float. A&W root beer float, which to my advanced palate tastes exactly like regular root beer. Friends, the bell has rung 90 seconds and we have done nothing. Oh, we got a little hip action. I spoke too quick, McMahon. We got a little hip action. I've said this before, but if I had a time machine, this is the shit. This is the stuff I'd be doing. I'd be going back, watching this live, pal. So when you do a headlock, it's important to make sure that your fake opponent is as far down below you as possible, so that if you have to tell him what you're going to do next, he can't hear you at all. It's really vital to the fake science. Sid Biscuits is the master and the ruler of KFC. Here we go. Oh yeah, eat your heart out, Hogan Warrior. The crowd's booing. I think they're just booing the match in general. I can get this sound up a little bit. Let me see. Oh, they're booing the Warrior. Interesting. They're booing the Ultimate Warrior, the Intimate Warrior, who so far has done nothing. To his credit, is working the correct side. Meltzer did give this 3 stars. If it had been in Tokyo, would have done better. Who else is in here? Let me look around here. That mug is perfect. Thank you. It's very heavy. It's actually a repurchase. I had one when I was a kid, and it broke or something. Look at all you. Hey, RGT85, buddy. I was just watching your Grand Theft Auto 6 coverage. Thanks for being here, pal. I'm loving it. I'm loving the way you're handling it. I'm fascinated by all the leaks. To be fair, we did get Ultimate Warrior against Sid Biscuits before GTA 6. That is true. Big German is what it says on his back. I want a weight belt that on the back says above average American. I was in a tag team with a wrestler named Jock Sampson, and he's kind of a short guy, and he did not anymore. He's lost a lot of weight, but he used to have a big belly. And we were working a Global Force Wrestling show at like a baseball field in Indiana. And, oh, there we go. Throw that as high as possible. When you're throwing a fake clothesline, you want to make sure you don't hurt anybody. You want to throw it like you'd throw a baseball. Get up as high as you can. We're only 6 or 7 days into this match, so we got a while. But backstage, Jock was standing there with his kind of belly out, and that was kind of his gimmick. And Kevin Nash was like, "Hey, man, I got some advice for you." Like, oh, okay. Hey, Kevin Nash. Jock's like, what do you got? He's like, "I think you should wear a weight belt, bro. You should put a weight belt on that belly." They never did it. Solid advice. It's working for Steinbach, Rex Steiner, Eddie Rex Steinbach. Here comes the big G. Boogeyman. I was on a show with Boogeyman. He was actually a super nice dude. He went above and beyond, man. They had to buy like a specific kind of worms because apparently like there's a certain kind that doesn't have like bacteria in it or something like that. I don't know if I believe that shit. So we got it backwards town here because Ultimate Warrior Nation is obviously the heel. They're booing him, but Eddie Steinbrenner is working the heat on him. All right, I got people. Oh, we're good. We're good. I had someone say they couldn't hear the sound, but I think they meant the match. Just saw Jock a couple months ago. Jock Sampson has lost lots of weight last time I talked to him. I haven't talked to him in a couple years, but he was slimmed down. Good for him. All right, Steinblock, what you got here, pal? I'm going to say a rope break from the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, come on, man. That's our hero? The Ultimate Warrior. Unfortunate. Unfortunate view of the rear upper thigh tan lines on the Ultimate Warrior on the One Warrior Nation. Shake yourself, baby. Shake it loose. The little kid spin. Wow. Good job, buddy. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom, look. Are you watching? Here we go. All right. All right. That's a big duck for a big boy. Come on now. What's the story we're telling here exactly? I think if I had to guess, the story is you paid too much for your ticket. That's the story we're trying to get across to the audience. Yeah, I got the sound turned down on the match. I can turn it up a little bit. JC Rex Steiner, 1 minute remaining in this match. Yeah, where's JC when we need him? My goodness. Let me turn this up a little. We'll get a little sound going. There's no commentary on this one. This looks like, what's his name? Eddie Rexsteiner looks like if you were like in WCW Revenge when you could alter a character or whatever. Like if you just took DDP, but like if you were trying to make your family on NWO Revenge for Nintendo 64, and so you use DDP's model and put a little weight on him to be your stepdad Derek. That's what we got going on here. It's amazing to me how out of breath dudes can get from doing nothing. They like there was a little running in the beginning. They've had plenty of time to recover from that. All right, hug it out, boys. Aside from that quick burst of running the ropes, this whole match has been a rest hold. German indies do give you a schnitzel and a handshake, absolutely. Hot dog and a handshake. I have actually been paid a hot dog before. To be fair, it was as many hot dogs as I wanted, and they were gray, and they were in a crock pot, and you had to serve yourself. So that's the trade-off. It was in southern West Virginia, if you can believe that. All right, Eddie, come on, do something. This is what it is, by the way. Again, I haven't watched a lot of these, but this is what we're in store for. You asked for this. You made this bed, sports fan. You got a lie in it. I think he fell down. Solid. I think that's his finisher, actually. He just falls for real on top of your body. Yeah, crockpot hot dogs. Yeah, they were sitting there. So it was a TV taping that had, like, not even joking, 6 people in the audience. And there was only room in the building for about 10 because it was like a former, like, shoe store or something that they'd set up a ring in. And they were, I think I talk about it in one of the member videos. I was fired by the promoter on that. Apparently he fires someone every show, and I was the one that got fired that week because he didn't like my gear. But I'm in good company because the week before he fired King Kong Bundy. So I'm 1 degree of separation from King Kong Bundy for being fired from crappy West Virginia wrestling. I'm not an Eddie Rex Steiner. I'm not an expert, but I gotta say I think he's got nothing. I think he's got nothing, sports fan. He doesn't have an ass, that's for sure. He looks like if you put a frog in a pair of blue stretchy pants. Oh, the impact. The thirst for high impact from the One Warrior Nation, whipping Steinbrenner across, getting this crowd pumped up, eating. Well, he tried to eat the boot. I think he heard the boot. I think the boot went whistling by his ear and probably did some wind damage to his ear. Ollie, by golly, thanks for the October rest. Thank you so much for the money. That's why we're here. We're all here for money. Oh man, wow, the pedigree. Yeah, we're not here for money. We're here for the love of the game. That's for sure. Good God. All right. So his finisher was, if you did a pedigree, the absolute most lazy and accidental way possible. That is a boxing belt, I'm fairly certain. He's now the welterweight champion of Dusseldorf. Wherever the hell. Hey, listen, main event of Dusselmania right here. You just saw it. I probably should have. Oh, I should have cut. Oh, I gotta cut. Let me turn that down. This dude's coming out to "We Will Rock You" again. I didn't cut off the. I forgot to cut off the end. That's all right. We're gonna get demonetized because Queen. I actually shot a commercial for a T-shirt company that used Queen, and the music studio killed it. They were all on board, and then they decided last minute they didn't want to do it. But it was funny. It was very funny. It's a great story. Killer story, bro. I can't show it to you. I don't know it. All right. I should have cut off the tail of this. Let's catch up here. Kane has taken better pedigrees, yes. And when I was working the indies, like way back in the day, anytime someone would put their knee down on something like a pedigree or something, we, no joke, would always say, "Oh, he caned it." You put he's confused. One Warrior Nation not used to losing, pal. Where'd he go? I still gotta pin him. I'm not done yet. Oh, he has. I forgot. He has his own belt that be the W. He can never lose. It's just the One Warrior Nation Heavyweight Championship, and the catch is win, lose, or draw. You have to be the One Warrior Nation to hold that belt. So it's actually brilliant. It's a brilliant plan. All right. Come on. Maybe this is part of the misery. Is that we have to sit through his awful exit. All right. Let's see if I did it right. What we got next? All right, yeah, here we go. We're hopping into the World Wrestling Empire. I'm going to keep the sound down a little lower on this one. We got commentary happening, but that is the Annihilator, led by his in real life stepdad, Jerry Silverado, which I don't know that I've ever mentioned on the main channel, or the main video. Oh, she's giving him the pinky. She gave him the pinky. Hold on, I can't remember who he's.
Standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 215 pounds, the former World Wrestling Empire light heavyweight champion.
Oh, I remember this match now. Okay, all right. It's not a tag match. But Jerry Silverado emailed me, dude. That's it. I only heard, whoa. Jim Evans. Mighty Jim Evans falling his way into the ring. I should have written down all this stuff so I don't have to hear it. But he emailed me and just basically was like, you know, Annihilator was my stepson. I wanted to do wrestling, and so we did it together. And I used to be called Jerry Silverado. Then I shortened it to Silverado. And then he ended his email with, and the rest is history. It sure is, pal. It was like his girlfriend's email. Because I emailed him back, and I was like, dude, I would love to talk to you. And she must have never told him. All right, Jim Evans here against the Annihilator. This is a match from a WW Empire best of, if you can believe it. And I never watched it. I was going to include it on something, and I skipped over it and did something else. I can't remember. Oh, man, Jim Evans showing off that high school wrestling background. Bullets on fleek, absolutely. This is the real WWE, Fred Martin. I agree. These are, so the last match, that's the difference in cultures, right? So over in Germany, they had ropes that were cables that were so tight that the fake Ultimate Warrior couldn't even shake him. He had to shake his own body. Now the crowd was fooled, right? They all thought he was shaking the ropes. That's the sweet science. That's the sweet fake science. But over here in the States, in Tulsa, Oklahoma specifically, we like them loose. We get those ropes as loose as possible. We want to make sure that if someone's running them, there's a fair, right in the nuts. There's a fair to middling chance that they're just gonna fall right through the middle through no fault of their own. It's like God. Double axe handle. I wrestled with a guy. When I was first coming up, his name was Vance Desmond, and for a minute there, he got really, really into. We both were like the like logistics or like the realism of wrestling. Like, okay, well, why? Like thinking about it sensibly, which is a mistake. And he had someone in the corner, and he put their arms back around the ropes, and he just did a double sledge like Annihilator there, and just hit him in the chest as hard as he could. And he's like, "What the hell?" He's like, "Well, why wouldn't I do that if this is a real fight?" Hard to argue with that. Now look at the ropes. We're gonna get an example. Now see, if you'd hit the ropes, look how wrinkly the canvas is. If you had hit the ropes that hard in Germany, you'd be sliced in 4 pieces. Can't do it. Over here, we can hit the ropes as hard as we want because there's a better chance that they're just gonna fall. They're just gonna fall off, or they're not gonna support us. Oh, a super kick right to the nipple. That's the sweet spot. Sweet nip music. Just put your hand like this and jump toward the guy. That was my cousin's defense. The best defense is a good offense where you just run your elbow and head toward a guy. Annihilator's not wanting to take this, and I can't see his. He's got like the Mil Mascaras, whatever, Mil Mascaras, fake Lucha Libre knee pad patch, but it's like shaped like a hand or something. Man, just chopping down that tree, McMahon. Chin stuff. Yeah, we sat through a fair amount of chin stuff. 4 seconds left in this fight. Yeah, listen, buckle up, because I don't think I think one of these matches might be short, and I don't remember which one it is. It ain't this one. Annihilator is funny to me because I would say aside from Annihilator, I have probably watched more Annihilator matches than anybody on the earth, and I've studied him. And the thing about Annihilator is, comparatively, He's a big guy. But I can tell he wants to wrestle like a little guy. Milk Mascara. Thank you. Thank you, Texas Tornado. That's the wrestler I was thinking of, Milk Mascara. I think don't Google Milk Mascara on your work computer if you want to keep your job. Mike Awful. Yes, who said that? Diamond Dulles. Thank you. Mike Awful. I always forget that Mike Awesome ended his he checked out a little early, and every time I remember that I get a little depressed because Mike Awesome wasn't too bad. I liked Mike Awesome. All right, here's what I got. I'm already getting desperate. I was gonna wait for a few matches, but I put together I went around and found a bunch of conversation starters questions, and I added in a bunch of weird random wrestling questions I could find. I got a random generator. I was gonna get them up on the screen, but I just ran out of time. So okay, all right. Let me hit the random item. You got to take my word for it. all right. Okay, what toy from your childhood looked amazing in the commercial and was disappointing in real life? I would have to say I saw a commercial for a Millennium Falcon like Nerf gun type thing, right? So it like shot out these orange discs, and the commercial looked so good. And that thing was the biggest piece of shit, and I think it broke on Christmas. Working the creamy hamstrings now. We have both of these guys with the same strategy. The anal tater himself trying to chop down the tinier tree. I have a tree crisis in real life. I'm trying to get a tree fixed in my house right now. It's gonna kill us all. Crossfire. Dude, I almost said Crossfire. Crossfire, the commercial, I still can hear the song. God, that canvas. We need to run that canvas through the dryer real quick, boys. This is TV, pal. We got to get these wrinkles out. The Crossfire commercial made that look like it was the greatest board game that had ever been invented, and it was the biggest piece of trash. It was essentially reverse Hungry Hungry Hippos. And the reverse Hungry Hungry Hippo doesn't feel good because it's disgusting, because it's just hippos throwing up marbles. I never had Hungry Hungry Hippos. This, oh my God, how long? 24 minutes into this, I'm already talking about Hungry Hungry Hippos. We gotta lock in here. All right. All right. Annihilator. The winner of this match gets to keep their mullet. The loser has to get a reverse mullet. So it's business in the back, party in the front. It's going to be the laughing stock of the Arbor Day party coming up. I'm trying to think. I think it was Bernie Funk from WW Empire, and someone else corroborated it. But like, I asked him if there were ever after parties after Empire shows, and he said, yeah, technically, but they technically started before the show. So that tells us a lot. There was also someone, and it's maybe not true, I can't confirm it, who said that Michael the Rock Johnson, who did invent the moonsault, if you'll recall, was perpetually very drunk. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh my God. This is painful. All right. I got to get another question. Hold on. The ring is ribbed for his pleasure. Absolutely. It's like, it's got those ridges in it. It's like an old timey washboard. So as the sweat starts piling up on and collecting on their spandex, if you take a good drop toe hold on there, it's going to dry you right out, just like a cheese. Oh my God, putting these ropes to the limit. The ropes are so loose that when Jim Evans got clotheslined into it, it caught at the end and was hard like a wall. No spring at all. All right. Let's get a wrestling one here. Would you rather fight one horse-sized hornswoggle or 100 hornswoggle-sized horses? This is like that, what was that stupid meme about, like, the fighting the gorillas or something or whatever it was? All right, I'm trying to think about this. 100 tiny horses could probably kick my ass. I would, however, take my chances with a gigantic hornswoggle because if all other things being equal, I still think I could get him off balance. And I would probably be tempted. Actually, come to think of it, a horse-sized hornswoggle is a best-case scenario for me because all the times I wrestled hornswoggle, all I ever wanted to do was bump my ass off for him, Annihilator style. I was the bigger guy, but all I wanted to do was take Ric Flair bumps and get thrown around. So, easy question, horse-sized hornswoggle 100% of the time. Yeah, normal-sized hornswoggle could probably kick somebody's ass. One giant Dylan I can deal with. Yep. Oh, God, Lord. J. Fox Media, what the hell? Oh, my God, the diving into bed headbutt. He did the dive that you do when you've been on the road all night. It was hell getting to the place, and you finally got to the hotel, and they didn't have your booking, and you got moved around, and you finally got in the room, and you dive in head first into the bed, right under the covers. That's his trademark. That's his finisher. It's one of his trademarks. Here we go. Don't tuck his head at all on this body slam. Yeah, just toss him right down. There you go. I think the canvas, I guess that makes sense. It's getting notably looser. What is it? Dynamite Jim Evans? Journeyman Jim Evans? Elegant Jim Evans? Not going to get that pile driver. Oh my God. Annihilator almost didn't make it over. These guys, who was it? It might have been Bernie Funk again. I can't remember. But they trained, a lot of the guys trained at the World Wrestling Empire. I don't know about Jim Evans. He seems like an outsider. But Shane Cortez was, eventually became, one of the head trainers. And listen, I like Shane Cortez, and he obviously tried his best. But this ain't it. I would love to find any kind of Annihilator match outside of World Wrestling Empire because I would love to see Annihilator against anyone in this is going to sound bad for the Empire, an actual promotion. I want to see the Annihilator dark match against Razor Ramon. where Razor has to do the deal where he's he can't get him up for the Razor's Edge, so he's like, hey, you got to climb up on the ropes, Chico, and I'll throw you off that way. I would love to see Annihilator looking absolutely terrified as he tries to hang onto the ropes so he doesn't have to take the Razor's Edge. Hey, yo. A little bit, actually, kind of an early Razor Ramon haircut on the Annihilator here. I regret putting this one on here, I got to tell you. There we go. All right. Doug McCoy takes a header right over to the concrete. Annihilator gets knocked out by something. Other dude's in the ring. I forget his name. Doug McCoy. Referees are so fragile. If you bump into a referee in the hallway, toast. He's shattered like glass. Rolling right in. Nothing to see here. Doesn't matter how he got the pin. Annihilator, of course. Nepotism. Jerry Silverado was the booker for a while. Nepotism. Must be nice. I forgot to say, this was the Tournament of Champions. This is one of the episodes I did. Annihilator gets presented with a really shitty plaque, and this is the match that he wanted. Should have probably said the stakes in the beginning, but we live and learn around here. Okay, switching right in. This is a famous one, I think. In the ring, we have the total package Lex Luger and against Bruiser Brody. It was really acting like a total package at the time. Not exactly, Bruiser Brody, not exactly known for being easy to work with, and not exactly known for not performing a lot of his moves for real. All these kicks are buried in. This is a cage match. Now, as you know, sports fan, you can pin in a cage for sure, but if you escape over the top of the cage, you win. That's one way to win, which never made any sense in my opinion, because how does that solve anything? So if the cage match is supposed to be Here I am putting logic in wrestling. If it's supposed to be the end of a feud or whatever, or like my opponent can't get away, I'm going to get him in the cage. If you can climb over the top and win, and so like you have to effectively run away from your opponent to win. Okay? Like what? Like, wow, good job, buddy. You distracted the guy for a second and ran out of there. Wow, what a champion. So the whole deal with this one is Lex Luger is a bit of a rookie, if I remember right. I don't know if it's his rookie year, but it's pretty close. And the story goes, sports fan, and we'll have to see how it goes if you haven't seen this, but old Bruiser Brody wasn't exactly working with Lex Luger. And by that I mean, well, I guess I should smarten you up. All this stuff is fake. So when they're punching each other, even if they're really hitting each other, they're pretending like it hurts, right? Well, Lex Luger apparently never looked Bruiser Brody up on YouTube before and didn't know that Bruiser Brody ain't selling for anybody. So you can punch Bruiser Brody all you want, and he's not going to register it. And Lex Luger, oh my God, Lex Luger flying through the air like a sheet of plywood. That's okay. Thank you, Bubs Meanie. Thank you. Here's the deal with Lex Luger. We have a montage that I found on the internet years and years ago. Someone showed me backstage at a wrestling show. Lex Luger, notorious for thumbing at his crotch, like he's always adjusting himself. So we gotta keep a close eye. That might have been one right there. I don't know. He got pretty close. He's always adjusting. I don't know what's going on down there. This is actually okay. I've never actually watched this. I've only read about it, and I think Bruiser Brody's selling. That looks like selling to me. He's pretending like it hurts. I will say, I've wrestled multiple cage matches. I did one time where they didn't shave the barbs off of the fence or whatever. Just like cut my back all to shreds. The House of Humperdinck. Yeah, we all live in the House of Humperdinck, of course. Lex Luger, of course. Lex Luger, most famous for, okay, good job, guys. I forgot to turn the sound back up. Sorry. Lex Luger, most famous for wearing a t-shirt that was too tight, Billy. True, very true. I would hope to God that we only have 1 minute left in this match. I would give anything. I would give a super chat to the live stream of this of this NWA match. I don't even know what this is from. Pecker check after the boot. Thank you for calling that out. I missed it, Fox Media. I appreciate it. I wonder what that is. So like, I don't know if Luger. Listen, I don't want to tell any tales out of school. I don't want to be crude here. One could assume maybe there's some sort of issue that an antibiotic could solve here. It looks like it's falling apart here a little bit. Luger's fighting back. Bruiser Brody's kind of had enough. We're not cooperating here. I would say it's more like Lex Luger's worried that it's not going to be there. All right? He's overthinking this. And he knows that someday he's going to take a back body drop. He's going to bring that thumb down to give it a little flip. It's going to slide like a Ken doll. That's the only thing that makes the most sense to me. All right. I see what people are saying. Bruiser Brody has stopped cooperating with Lex Luger. And Luger is unloading on Bruiser Brody. He is not registering it one iota. Laying in those boots. He's doing a pecker check on Bruiser himself. Look, they're talking now. What are you doing? What are you doing, Frank? Come on, man. Sell. Daddy said sell. What are you doing, man? You make me look like an idiot. Yeah, he ain't giving you the body slam. He won't sell a punch. You gonna body slam him? Luger's gonna have to go up for the shoot suplex. He ain't gonna go. No way. Stop it, Frank. What are you doing? Stop. I didn't agree to this. This is so stupid. Wrestling, anytime something breaks down into any kind of shoot, like this, it's just like, it's the biggest reminder that it's just the dumbest thing. Like, I love it. Whatever. Relax. But like, oh my God, what are we doing? Lex Luger's terrified. Do not run back at him, Luger. He tried not to. He tried not to run back, but Brody found him. Oh, poor guy. Poor Lexi. Nothing. What happened, I wonder? I don't know what. Does anyone know? Is there a story to this? Brody's selling like Lawler's furniture. Yeah, I found that Jerry Lawler furniture commercial when I was doing this week's Memphis episode. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh my God, Brody throwing in that chop right to the throat. So Brody's not selling Lex for some reason we don't know, but no, do not let him do this. No, do not let him pile drive you, sir. But Luger has a different. He's not selling for a different reason. It's because he's terrified. So Bruiser's hitting him for real, but Luger's not registering it because he's so scared. I think we just have a miscommunication here, our friends. Sports fan, I think we just got. I think Bruiser Brody's not selling. Listen, this is a good example. This is why you got to talk. Talk to your friends. You got to talk to people. You got to open up communication because we can solve this. We can stood in the middle of the ring and explain this away and had our great match that I'm sure they didn't plan in the back. Luger. This is like two dogs in the neighborhood staring each other down. He's looking at the ref. What's the ref going to do? Tell him to sell, dude. I don't want to do this anymore. I think the ref's actually going over to tell him, like, hey, dude, like, this isn't the deal, man. You got to pretend like it's happening. All right, here we go. We're going to start it over here. Now we're going to be working together. Nope. No. Get out of there. There's no rope break in a cage match, big boy. Oh, come on. There's no rules in a cage match. Yeah, something definitely happened, Tornado. I agree. This match was never going to be good. Something was said there too. That Luger looks more afraid than he was before he got knocked down. Oh God! He couldn't even try the lockup. He's just in defense. Unclear what Bruiser Brody's goal is here. Just kind of like grab Lex for as long as possible. Okay. I feel like I need Antonio Inoki to run out and tell them all this is garbage and end the match and throw his scarf in the ring or whatever. I'll bet you anything. Every wrestler who was on this card is standing back behind the curtain right now trying to peek through and watch this. I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, he's trying to get disqualified. Can't get disqualified in a cage match. Oh, the ref thought about it. Oh, he's out of here. He's out of here. Bye. Wow. And your winner, Lex Luger. I don't know. They might not have done the over-the-top. Oh, no. Bruiser won. Okay, yep, he just left. So this must have been a pin-only cage match. That makes more sense. Bruiser Brody. winning one for the people. So stupid. Oh, okay. This I've never seen. But it does, Ronnie Vegas, I got to remember, Ronnie Vegas. I've only ever seen a clip from this, and that's why I pulled the match, because the clip was so outrageous. Recently, I'll say, if you're not in the Discord, you should join up. It's kind of fun. It's very fun. Just don't be a dick. But I mentioned something about Greg Valentine in the Discord, and I alluded to the fact that I wasn't a big Greg Valentine fan. And I have never seen such a firestorm in the Discord in my life. Jake, you're in here somewhere. Jake Steele, he's the moderator of the Discord. Greg Valentine, you kids keep it down out here. I got to work in the morning. Rico Suave. This looks like your friend's two moms. Like, it's like, Guys, we got to stop romping around in here. My mom's gonna make your mom come pick you up. You got to keep it down. I always thought that Greg Valentine looked like the mom from the Goonies, not the kids, Mama Fratelli from the Goonies. Or Greg Valentine also resembles the giant turtle from Neverending Story. I'm not a fan of Gerg Valentine's. I don't know what to tell you. It's fine. He's in here against, what was it, Ronnie Vegas? Hitman Ronnie Vegas. He's the 17th member of the Hart family, I think. Oh, boy. Look at that. Look at that. The pink and the black don't line up, and it makes me upset. I don't like it. Jump from behind. The Pearl Harbor job. Rico Suave. Simple as that. Rico Suave did what he came to do. Have an onion loaf haircut and distract Ronnie Vegas. I never watched AWF. I'm familiar with it. Kill City Cup. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay. The movie. Yeah, we got to talk about that. The movie. The Warlord's yelling about something. Who cares? Yeah, the Kill City Cup. I think you sent me the movie. I gotta check. I've seen bits of it. I gotta check it out for sure. The Warlord I met one time in West Virginia, and he was purple. I don't know why. He was very purple. He was like a big bruise. I don't know what his deal was. Man, Ronnie Vegas just couldn't get out of the gates here. I think the fringe on the singlet was a bit of a misstep. I think that's tripping him up here. Here we go. You're not ready for it. I think this is no. Yeah, this is it. You're not ready. You're not ready. Oh, no! No! Tuck your chin, brother. Oh, no. No. The cervical damage is unfathomable. And Greg Valentine could give a shit. It's Valentine's Day, mother effer. Let's do it, Ronnie Vegas. How's that stinger feel, big boy? Oh, God. Yeah, spiked right on his head. That's, nice, great shot of the bald spot on Ronnie Vegas. Perfect. The bald spot cam. That's probably great for all these over the hill former WWF guys on here. All I remember from AWF was Tito Santana, I think. And I think Tommy Rich. I think someone said something about firing up and Tommy Rich was their champion. I have back behind me, somewhere back there. Oh, God, Ronnie Vegas throwing in the chop to the face. Be careful. Don't throw no chops on Greg Valentine's now, young fella. Gene Jackson got me from Tommy Rich signed. He asked Tommy Rich to sign an 8x10 for me, and he wanted it to say careful. Oh, God, he wanted it to say to Kit. That's what I call wrestling. And then he went off talking, came back to Tommy. He does the podcast with Tommy and Tommy Rich and Gilbert, but Doug Gilbert. He comes back, and Tommy Rich wrote, "To Kit's Good Time Wrestling." Wildfire Tommy Rich. Rico Suave looking like he is not going to beat the charges. So we got to have a segment called Kit's Good Time Wrestling at some point. Revenant 77. Ironically, Ronnie Vegas can't feel his legs, and this is the only way Gerg can feel anything. That's true. Greg Valentine. Some people only feel alive when they dance. Gerg the Jammer Valentine's, there's rounds in AWF if I remember right. He only feels alive when he is making other people one step closer to not feeling alive. Oh yeah, work that neck, baby. You haven't done enough. Ronnie Vegas was in the Christmas presents opening position, sitting on his legs and got pulled backward. That's a great way to send a kneecap flying across. I don't think this is the time limit. I'm pretty sure there's rounds on this. And I'm not doing this match justice, sports fan, because these guys they've been working their asses off here. Gerg was going for the figure 4. Sorry, buddy. It's UK style. Terry Taylor was on commentary. Terry Taylor, I'm one to talk because I'm a very large person with a very large cranium. Terry Taylor, very big cranium. Big head on that guy. I can relate. 24 inches. I get measured for costumes sometimes. 24-inch head. That's big. That's big, fella. That's for keeping all these brains in, Shivani. Second round. I don't remember how many rounds it is. I think this one goes a full 18. Can you imagine? Oh, that was a little squirt. Greg Valentine squirting on the front row now. And Greg Valentine. I think the break is over. Ronnie Vegas, this is concerning. He might be selling, but I don't know that he is. He's really using those ropes. Oh, maybe he is selling the leg. Okay. Maybe, oh, God. Oh, right in the injured neck. He's got Ronnie Vegas has the Macho Man hairline with none of the talent and charisma. Ronnie Vegas made the mistake of getting hurt earlier in the match, and Greg Valentine's making him pay for it by repeatedly chopping him in the Adam's apple. This is a high-risk area for Valentine's. Coming down, crashing down with that hammer of an elbow. It's just a matter of time now, sports fan. If he's been working every part except for the leg for several minutes now. If he locks in that figure four, I got to think that's got to be it. Sergeant Slaughter was here. Yeah, I think that's true. Gerg the hamster. That's better. See, we got to workshop these things. Gerg the hamster Valentine's. Bang, man. Those are high. Anything up above like mid-chest sucks, man. You're getting into collarbone territory. Like the sweet spot is like nipples bad, too low, like right here on the xiphoid. That sucks. Right here. Brother's hitting the chops like up here. What was that? Your larynx? I don't know what that's called. I don't know. I'm not an anatomologist. I don't like the dice on... Okay. Oh, no. Selling the knee for the hammer, baby. I thought he went down on one knee like Elvis because he's Ronnie Vegas, baby. That's it. Listen, that's the finish. Ronnie Vegas and Gerg the Hamster Valentine's main event anywhere in the county. You understand? You're lucky enough to see it here live for free. This is for free. They gave this to us to watch. Greg Valentine's 2 rounds is all it took for Ronnie Vegas to head back to the crap tables. There might be a new crap table in his tights after that header he took. AWF. Let's see if I cut off the replay. I don't recall. Ronnie Vegas just standing there waiting for certain doom. Oh, man. Why didn't they show him actually breaking his neck? That's like actually an impressive clip. They just show the fake wrestling moves. Oh, here we go. No, that's not it. Wow. They show that shitty snapmare, but they didn't show him like snapping his... Oh, there it is. Bang! Yes! Ronbo Vegas. They added that in. That was out of order. Someone's like, no. Get that. Pull the paralysis part. Pull that in. Put it in. Look how happy. Look how happy they are. They didn't get the short end of the purse. They got the full. Oh, there's the man right there. Okay. Here we go. Legend of Doom, and I didn't write down the guy's name, but I thought it was something like Greg Rambo. I was very confident in my little titles I put on there. I don't know if there's sound on this. Let's see. A little bit. Greg Rambo, I think we're back in the UK, somewhere in the EU, maybe Germany. I can't remember. We might be back in Germany. I don't remember. Legend of Doom, clearly a Legion of Doom ripoff. Every bit, I forget his real name. I'm terrible at this. I'm not a historian. But he is all of 5'7". The Legend of Doom. Germany. Thank you. Yeah, I think there was some German on the mat there. That makes more sense. Yeah, Greg Rambo. I mean, someone's gonna have to look it up. I have a decent Road Warrior Hawk impression, but I can only say one word, and it's well. After that, if I keep going after that, it's going to get worse and it's going to shred. It's going to shred my throat. Every single one of the, that might have been loud as fuck. I'm sorry. Every single one of the wrestling impressions I ever have to do, aside from Roddy Piper, is absolute black death. Anytime I ever have to do an impression on the show, I have to stop recording for like 5 minutes to just like drink water and cough. Road Warrior beef. Oh, what a fun time. What a smush. We're workshopping it. Well's all you need. And then the the animal impression is just over-modulated yelling with your mouth wide open. It's like something like that. It's terrible. I never met Hawk. I feel like I went to a WWE show not long after he died, though. I can't remember, like a Raw or something when I was like a teenager. I can't remember. All right, let's go, Rambo. Come on. Get it together. Maybe it's not Greg Rambo. He looks like a Greg, I guess. A Legend of Doom showing off those little muscles of his. I have to imagine he got sued viciously. Power. Good job. He's not Hawk 2. He's Hawk 2. Get it? Because of that meme. The funny thing about his reverse mohawk is that I think he's just bald. Like, I think he was already bald here, and he just shaved the front part. Man, hooking it right up. Not a good idea to put Chode Warrior Hawk in there with a guy who was like 7 inches taller than him. Not exactly giving me the illusion that he's this big, powerful beast. I also love that no attempt to not just completely rip off Road Warrior Hawk. Like 100% the exact same paint. Riveting stuff here, friend. Just going immediately into the headlock. He does look like him. I got to say, it's pretty close, like in the face. If you don't, like if you oh God. He runs the ropes like Phoebe runs on Friends. Like just like a little kid in the park. He's like, go. There we go. He got a little better that time. Oh man, honky. That was just a little bit more than Honky Tonk Man would give. Not much. Legend of Doom, so far not impressing me here. Legend of Doom don't impress me much here against Greg Scooby-Doo Hawk. Yeah. My favorite part, Gorilla Strong, my favorite part is, there we go, is when Legend of Doom halfway through the match would get a big sandwich and shuffle it like a deck of cards and just eat it all in one bite. Hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Love it. Why don't they do stuff like, I just realized I do have shorts on. It kind of looks like, I was just like in my underwear. I got shorts on. Don't worry, sports fan. It's not that kind of stream. But I think they should do more wrestling, like wrestling character themed adaptations of stuff. Like I would watch a Legend of Doom, Scooby-Doo type thing where they work those. Now that I say that, they probably have done something like that, but with like Roman Reigns was like Old Man Jenkins or something. They probably already did that. Never mind. Scooby-Doo's WrestleMania or something. They probably already did it. Forget it. Legend of Doom, he's replicating the One Warrior Nation style of get as close as you can to resembling the character you're trying to rip off, but without going to the gym at all. And like, if that's what you want to do, why don't you just rip off a guy that doesn't work out? Like, why do they keep ripping off these big, muscular, steroided bodybuilder guys? Like, I don't know, Legend of Doom, why don't you rip off like Dirty White Boy or something? Like, just take it easy. Not exactly reminiscent of the strength and power we'd expect from the Road Warriors. Scooby-Doo meets Reggie B. Fine. Reggie B. Fine, I thought was dead. I'm pretty sure he's still alive. I thought I Googled it one time, like a year ago or something, and it said he was dead. I don't know maybe I looked up the wrong thing. I think he's still alive. Terrible wrestler. amazing personality. I think that dude's hilarious. Yeah. Greg Rambo, not exactly filling me full of confidence here. Even though he's up against the great and powerful Chode Warrior, I do feel, because he's the Chode Warrior because he's short and wide, right? He's like a little chode. I think that he should be, oh no, we don't have rounds on this one, do we? Oh, God. You did this, sports fan. You voted for this. I'll never forgive you for this. You did this to us. Wrestling with rounds is a terrible idea. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it just kills the whole momentum. Like, anything that you're trying to do, and listen, might be controversial. If you're running a wrestling thing and you're trying to do things to make it seem more real, why? It's so much more fun when it's not real at all. You want to know what real wrestling looks like? It's Lex Luger versus Bruiser Brody in a shitty cage. That's realistic. You ever seen a fight in real life? 9 times out of 10, it's a bunch of guys doing the South Park, the Randy, what do you want to do, huh? Taking their shirts off and just like feeling each other out for 20 minutes. No. Wrestling, if you want wrestling to be good, wrestling needs to be as fake as possible. As fake as humanly possible. It's the only way it makes any sense. J Fox Media, you did this to us. You did vote for this. Legend of Doom, listen, Legend of Doom was 45, but 7.5 years before this. If I'm 40 now, Legend of Doom is 71 as you tape this. He wrestled under his real name, too. It's just forgettable. I don't remember what it was. Someone probably already said it. 1 minute left in this match. If we say it enough, it might be true. If we say 1 minute left enough times, eventually we will be right. You wanted it. You wanted unwatchable wrestling. You wanted it. This is it. This is like, you know what this is? I never had this happen to me, but it was like a TV thing, right? Like Hank Hill catches Bobby Hill smoking, and so he makes him sit down and smoke an entire carton. That's what this is. You wanted unwatchable wrestling. You got it, and now you got to smoke the whole carton, okay? The problem is, if you sit through this long enough, you're going to get addicted to it, just like Bobby Hill. That was a documentary about this exact type situation. Not even bumping for the clothesline from the Power Warrior. Not the Power Warrior. That's an actual guy. The Legend of the Hidden Doom. Whatever. Oh, man, the second rope, top rope, clothesline. That's got to be it. No. You got to keep something in the tank. Stevie Ray Ramsey, I think a Duke forced English wrestling to have rounds, so blame him. A Duke, yeah. That sounds like something. Not that Duke. That Duke's on board with me. Are you kidding? Was that it? Did I talk over it? Wow. Holy cow. Joe Rambo just beat the Power Ranger, the Power Raider, or whatever the legend of. He's got power on his tights. It's messing me up. The Power of Doom. Oh, wait. Is that it, though? Okay. All right. Controversy. All right. Now we're hopping into something new. This show is funny. It's not World Championship Wrestling. It's Women's Championship Wrestling. WCW from the mid-'80s. I would guarantee most of you have probably seen the clip of a manager from this. Not in this match, but you'd probably recognize him if you saw him because he says some pretty wild stuff in a promo. But so many people, excuse me, so many people have sent me this show, and it's been on the list for years. But the problem is, I can't make an episode out of it. One sec. The problem is, it's unrated, right? And not in like a... Let me see if I can turn this up a little. Got some music. I'll turn it back down. Not in like a fun way, in like a they went too far away. So we have Donna Day from New Orleans. She's ranked number 1, in case you didn't know. But the problem is, they straight up say all this racial stuff. They say all the, like, the language is wild. And I just don't know what to do with it. There's one match that I might try to to make something out of, but even that turns into, no spoilers, I guess, but it turns into an accidental bloodbath, and like I don't even know what to do with it. Donna Day against it pops up at some point. I didn't write it down. Debbie Combs. I'll remember all this from Nashville. Don't know what she's ranked. But I have a sneaking suspicion, and again, I haven't watched this. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be absolutely atrociously boring. I can't remember which one's which. Okay, so Debbie has the longer, more blonde hair, and Donna. I'm not gonna remember the last name. Debbie and Donna. Donna is the one with like the dirtier blonde hair, and because they both have green on, so I can't even say that. All right. Debbie and Donna. Oh wait, whoa! Did you guys see? Oh my God, we got two. Is anybody else familiar with the metric that we use to find out who is and is not potentially secretly a Russian asset? Did anyone else see what I just saw? Unprecedented. The first time, and that's what I call wrestling history, that we have a secret Russian. I'm just talking. Just absolutely leaning down and talking it out. We have two secret Russian singlet backstraps in the same match against each other. Who do we root for? I don't even remember which one was which now. Debbie had more blonde hair, and Donna is on top now with the headlock. Okay. Oh, man, a couple of comrades in there. Secret Russians against each other. I got to question his referee, too. I wonder what he's got on underneath that. He's probably got a backstrap singlet underneath that ref shirt. Wouldn't doubt it. Okay, hold on. Stevie Ray Ramsey's got something here. Debbie Combs almost faced Alundra Blaze at WrestleMania 10. That is bullets dodged so far. I don't want a secret. This was the mid 80s. I don't want a secret Soviet Union asset clogging up WrestleMania 10. The most American. If there's one thing we know through it all, you can talk about any election you want to talk about. You can talk about any mayor, any president, any bill, any School of Rock episode you want to throw out there. Especially now in the 2020s, as we enter the late 2020s, is there anything more red, white, and blue, red-blooded than WrestleMania? I don't think we need a secret Soviet Union asset in the most American event that will only take place in North America. I also haven't watched the news in years. So as far as I know, it's the most American event in history. Is it too late to wish that they both lose? We have a giant American flag like the movie Patton. Ironic. That's irony. We have two secret Ruskies here wrestling in front of God's country and in front of the American flag. Both of them. All right. Let's take a look at their outfits because there's nothing else to talk about. Whoa. Okay. Not bad. Fun spot. I'm trying to remember which is which. Donna on the right now looks like my grandma's couch, like the print. That's how we'll remember. Grandma Donna, my grandma's couch, my grandma's sofa. But Debbie, I'm trying to tell, I can't tell. Okay. We got a better look now. I'm trying to tell what kind of print that is. Oh yeah. Talk it out, girls. Talk it out, ladies. You got anything? I can't remember what's next. Do you know? She's got like a toddlers and tiaras type thing going on here. I don't know. That looks like, you know what? I remember that's my aunt's shower curtain. It had seashells on it. All right. That's how we'll remember. Donna looks like my grandma's couch. Debbie looks like my aunt's shower curtain. That's how we're going to keep this straight. Yellow King 777 won't be very American next year. Yeah, that was the joke I was trying to do. I don't know. I haven't watched the World Wrestling Entertainment in years. Couldn't tell you. Also, I want to contest something because it used to be back in the day, especially back when guys had more, wrestlers had more white-soled wrestling boots, which I always had because I thought they looked more old school. You could always tell, not always, but you could often tell how much you could trust a wrestler to be seasoned. All these guys, bachelor party happening out here. I'm sure that you can play everything they said on television. But you could tell how much experience a wrestler had by how worn in the soles of their boots were. And both of these people have very worn in soles. Whenever they lay down, you can see they're really worn out. I don't buy it. Here's what I think is happening. I think over there in St. Petersburg, they're sitting there with some sandpaper rubbing, and look at all the empty seats. They set up all those chairs. Anybody check with the box office before they had the temp set up 4,000 chairs? Oh man, here we go. They sat there and they wore down those boots to look like they have more experience. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. I don't even care anymore. What is this? Come on, ladies. Let's do it. I want to see. I want to see someone land on their head. We peaked too early. We had Greg Valentine paralyzing people, and now we got to watch these two fall on each other. I will say this to me, that might be it. No, not even a one count. Not even close. This is a decent, third week of wrestling school match. Honestly, it's fine. You've been at it for a month. Talk it out some more. Get in the talk position. There we go. Oh, no, don't do that. No, actual danger. No, she is stuck for real, brother. That's how you lose an ear. That's how you lose an ear. Do not do that again. Donna, don't do that again. Grandma's couch, Donna. Come on now. Talk it out. What are we going to do? So far, indoor record for grabbing each other's hair at the same time. That's all I've noticed so far. 2 days later, exactly. I don't know about that Texas Tornado. Come on now. I don't know about that. I've seen plenty of amazing matches. Oh, no. Maybe of a certain company of a certain era, but I don't know about these days. Oh, that hurt for real. Walk it off. Pulled something. Popped the hernia. I do secretly miss the days when the outfits for both the men and the women really closely resembled 1960s swimwear. That's when we peaked outfit wise. Look at the chairs for miles. We got chairs hanging from the rafters here, fans. Please come get one. Oh no, you're gonna do the whoopsie daisy. No, the reversed whoopsie daisy. Stuck in the ropes now. Much less perilous than having your actual head and neck. Oh, okay, here we go. I didn't watch any of this. All right. There, maybe that. Is that what you wanted to see, Texas Tornado? You happy now? Yeah, for the time. You're right. I agree. For the time, this is about what you'd expect. Unless you were watching Japanese, yeah, that's about it. Stuck for real in the ropes. This ref earning his paycheck just by unsticking people from the ropes, Andre the Giant style. And I just remembered what's next. And if you've made it this far, you're about to face your greatest challenge once we get through the Secret Russian match here. Okay, who's going to be the ultimate Secret Russian? We haven't even had a 2 count yet. How many days are left in this match? Ring my bell. There we go. Now we got some momentum going. God forbid someone do some moves. I never thought I'd be the guy asking to see more moves. It was like one of my matches, just people falling over the ropes and choking each other. There we go. There's a move. Nice and on your kidneys. Take that. Not even a 2 count. God, what do you have to do? What do you have to do to Debbie. Yeah, Donna. What do you have to do to Grandma's Couch Donna to get the W here? Wait. Mario Avasa sent 5 memberships. Buddy, come on now. Thank you so much. Thank you for sending that. That guy's shouting out right now, you can tell. Thank you so much. I love the member videos. They're a lot of fun. I get to be a little looser than my my regular show. But this, I will say, a little too loose. I would say this, what we're watching here, is about as loose as the WW Empire ropes. Those are marine ropes too. They got actually like the WWE, WWF ropes on this one. So somebody actually, unfortunate, very professional ring for this. That might even be a former Fed wrestling ring. The buckles are different. Okay. Which would make sense. If you're using a former WWF ring, you'd have to change the buckles. Talk it out now. Oh my God, I'm about to suggest a finish here. I got an idea. Both of you fall on your head Ronnie Vegas style, and we'll just call it a night. There you go. A little slingshot deal. Okay, this has got to be it. You don't go up to the top of one of these matches unless it's going to be it. This is the end. Take it home, ladies. Here we go. Don't die. Oh, no. Face first into an empty pool. Come on, take advantage, Debbie. Come on, Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Setting him up for the F5. F5. Airplane spin. God. Cool, Debbie. Oh, no, wait, roll through. Airplane spin rolls through. Oh, what happened? What the hell happened? That was 3. What the hell? The Las Vegas screw job, man. No, this was in LA. The LA screw job. That was 3. Are you ribbing me? 1, 2. He didn't do it again. Wait, what's happening? Wait a minute. What is going on? The referee put a lot of money on Debbie on Kalshi and is not counting that 3. No. What is happening? I thought the first time was a mistake. This is a screw job, sports fan. The fix is in. Okay, so trying again. Literally, Debbie, 1, 2, trying to lose this match. What the fuck? What is going on? Am I crazy? Hold on. Am I missing something here? What's happening? 2. Debbie wins? Donna won that match 3 times. What in the hell? All right, 6 count. What? That is the controversy, I guess. The title card going into this is the controversy. So that ref is on the take. But the funny thing about it is, oh God, you got the replay now. The funny thing about it was, it seemed like that wasn't supposed to happen. Like they were both in the, unless they're just good at this, working. In 1985, working a worked shoot. God, we got to watch all this again? Come on, why not cut this out? I'm going to fire myself. I don't understand this at all. We got to get to the bottom of this. Unfortunately, this is the only volume of this that I've ever seen. There is a volume 2 commercial on this. Yeah, they're showing it again. All right. Maybe it was an angle. Or someone is smart enough to make it seem like it's an angle. Do we have to replay the whole damn thing? Oh, my God. So when I put these together, there we go. No. Yeah, we're going to get the whole thing. No, that wasn't it. Yeah. Stop counting. When I put these together, I really, really try not to watch them because I want to just react. And that comes with the price, sports fan. And we're paying it right now, which is we have to watch the end of this absolute turd in the punch bowl of a match. We have to watch the controversial. Let's reframe it. We're going to analyze this like the Zapruder tape. All right, we got the pin here, the Rhea Ripley pin. 2. No kick out. Listen, we're going to have, the athletic commission is going to have to hear about this. A snap. She wins with a snapmare. Unreal. Let's see if I was smart enough to cut it to the next thing. He caught her cheating? Is that what it was? Oh, come on. I don't know about that. Maybe. All right, this is it. This is your stain event of the evening. Davcom Video presents the most grueling, difficult, cumbersome World Wrestling Empire match I have ever seen. It is the Southern Express with his proud flag there. And this is before they broke up. Wait a second, 250 on a live stream. Did we? Hey now. Thank you. Who is that? Jake Steele. Hey, come on, man. Jake Steele sent $20. Oh, it's Canadian, though. Okay. No, it's still good. It's still good. Thanks, buddy. You don't need to send me. Listen, I feel bad. I almost, when my channel was able to be monetized, I almost didn't do it because I felt Texas Outlaws, here they come. Because I felt bad about people potentially spending their money. Which is weird, right? That's weird, right? Because I genuinely I do love this stuff. And but when I found out that if you don't monetize your channel, YouTube doesn't push it out anymore, I was like, okay, fine, all right. I didn't realize that the old battle flag was so prominent in here, and there's a time and place for that, and it belongs in a museum. You're waving that shit around for Goliath out here. All right, so Scott Summers and Tennessee Rebel there. Tennessee Rebel is in the little brown pants. He looks a little naked right now, like he's just wearing a belt. Scott Summers is 6'7", 6'8", something like that. Bone Crusher Bobby Burns there for the Texas Outlaws, the tall one. And Regular Dan is the short one. Okay. I've done, I don't know how many episodes of my show I've done. This is toward the end of the third year. So a lot. I've done a couple hundred episodes at this point, probably. I don't remember. There have been a handful of times, sports fan, I don't mind telling you, that it has been genuinely difficult to get through the taping. And this one sticks out to me as the most difficult. Now, we have the sun setting. We have a very beautiful scene here. We have the evening sun pouring in through the side of the National Guard Armory in, around, or near Owasso, Oklahoma. But even golden hour can't save us from what feels like a golden century of this main event. What had happened on this episode was, if you'll recall, TJ Steele, he was the champion. This is the second time that it happened in the same year. TJ Steele was the champion. That's right. That's right, Jake. This is the one. TJ Steele was the champion, and he no-showed. He did not show. Now, the first time they said he no-showed, and they had conflicting reports as to why. This time, they said that he was there and then left. All right? So they had to kill time. So in a 1-hour episode, they gave this match more than half the time or something like that. So here we go. All right, Tennessee Rebel starting it out with Regular Dan, starting it out slow. Lots of just normal regular pants in this one. Although Tennessee Rebel, I would say regular pants if you're like this lady Linda that I used to work at a bank with like 20 years ago. He's got Linda's khakis on. They're stretchy. Tennessee Rebel. I think I've said this before. The ring's not stable. If you've watched any Fleetwood, if you've watched any of the World Wrestling Empire before, it has broken more than once. Tennessee Rebel, so I think I said this before, but like when the World Wrestling Empire guys found out about my show, they have like a Facebook group. It was an episode where I went particularly hard on Tennessee Rebel. and someone in the comments was like, yeah, he had a lot of bad things to say about you. And Tennessee Rebel just said in the comments, mm-hmm. Tennessee Rebel, if you're watching this, sorry, man. Some people just don't get along. What do you want to do? Let's have a wrestle about it. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing anything in the ring. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything big here. Man, you guys, this is great. Thanks so much for showing up for this. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. I got a couple of days left of this match. All right, we got the STFU here hooked on by Regular Dan, and Tennessee Rebel is just tapping out like a little baby bitch. Just cannot get out of that fast enough, and I can't make out. Oh, Regular Dan. Just lay there for a minute while I figure it out, baby. Hold on. No, wrong way. Oh no, he absolutely almost just broke his leg. Fell on the wrong side, big boy. Hard times, daddy. Yeah, some of these guys were drunk. Yes, Fred. We talked about that. Yeah, absolutely. I can't say for sure. Chono and Cena couldn't. Absolutely. Chono and Cena shouldn't, I think, is also a way to phrase that. Goliath on the outside, always on these shows, legit like 7 feet tall. I never saw him wrestle one time. Never saw him wrestle one single time. As far as I know, the only member of this matchup who is no longer currently with us is Regular Dan. Bone Crusher Bobby Burns does still wrestle. He's replaced Regular Dan. He's still on the Texas Outlaws. Already kind of stopped paying attention to this one. We got to lock back in. All right. Loosen up. Scott Summers on the outside, looking like a member of the Varsity Club. He's ready to. He looks like his daddy owns the yacht club, and he's here in this movie, this particular Teen Wolf 3, where it's amateur wrestling. He's gonna face off against Michael J. Fox. Working over the ankle area, I guess. Just stamping it out like a cigarette. Just let's twist again on the ankle. You know, I've talked about this a little bit, but it doesn't happen as much anymore. Actually, I take that back. It happened the other day. I used to get in my comments all the time, people being like, why do you talk so much? I just want to just play the wrestling. You're talking so much, I can't watch the wrestling. This is it. You like it? You love it? This is my life. You understand? maybe I'm 90 minutes into this like unprecedented, unwatchable match stream, okay? Maybe I'm cracking up. You want to get nuts? Maybe I'm cracking up a little bit, but this is my life. This is what I do. 20 to 35 hours a week, I'm sitting right here, stretched out on my little chair that breaks periodically because I'm too big for it. Stretched out on my little chair, watching Regular Dan jiggle Tennessee Rebel into the ropes. And I'm trying to sweeten the sound, and I'm trying to brighten the picture, and I'm trying to think of something funny to say about whatever the hell's happening here. I'm not complaining. But for anyone who ever enters my comments, oh God, a kick to the face. Finally, thank you. Loosen up those molars, baby. A little dirty boxing. What'd the guy say? It was something like that. It was just like, it was on the Memphis one. He's like, I'd rather just watch the match. Then Google it. Google it, brother. You'll hate it. Regular Dan has been doing all of the legwork here. I think Bone Crusher was in for a second, but man, Tennessee Rebel just taking the heat early. And let me tell you something. I don't want to spoil anything for you. This is not the first heat that they're going to run. This is the first of like 5. The old distract the referee and do the tag, but you didn't do the tag. Works every time. This does really suck. Thank you. I feel seen. Tennessee Rebel, I don't like his outfit. I don't understand it. He has moccasins on, I think, and I assume he's trying to dress up like a rebel soldier, like a traitor to our country. But it doesn't it doesn't translate. It looks like the time Shawn Michaels came back to wrestling and had brown trunks like it was an accident. No, see, listen. You guys know the deal. When the bad guys don't tag and they just do this, which I always love that too. The bad guy, they'll distract the ref, and the bad guys will both clap up in the air instead of tagging, which takes just as much effort as to tag. And they do that instead to save time, and then it's fine. But when the good guys do it, well, can't count it. Keep talking. Thanks. Listen, I don't have any choice, Credence and Mikey. I don't have any choice but to keep talking. My life is talking. We got no one's shoulder was down on either one of these pins. All right, we're gonna miss it. I gotta focus. I gotta lock back in here. The sun is pouring in. One of my favorite things about these shows is that I'm a cinematographer. I like it. But both the cameras are different white balance. So one has this nice warm evening sun, and the other one is set like probably more accurately. You got to make your own fun. When you're stuck in the Twilight Zone time warp of this good bad wrestling. Oh, does that count? Regular Dan just tagged Scott Summers. Does that mean Scott Summers has to get in and fight his partner? I guess not. That'd be more fun. I guess the reason why they don't do that is because that would be entertaining. Makes sense. You say Kabuki way too much now, J Fox? I'd contest that. I don't think you can say it too much. Listen, if we do one thing with this show, other than have this last match just absolutely tank viewership because people are feeling the pain, it's that I want the Kabuki. The goal of this show has become for Mattel to make a Kabuki figure. Not Kabuki the wrestler, a Harley Race 1979 suit putting out a hit on Ric Flair with a suitcase and screaming Kabuki. That's the goal. If and when we achieve it, and maybe Donovan Danhausen can help us out. Maybe he can put in a good word at Mattel for us. I love Danhausen. He's a good guy. He's my buddy. Maybe he can help us out with this. But if and when we achieve that, I don't know what's left. I don't know what's left after that. We want to bring Kabuki into the lexicon. We want Kabuki. Here are our demands. While we get some real wild, locked in, wet and dirty chin stuff happening in the ring. We demand that Kabuki show up on an episode of an ESPN telecast. Okay? I want someone saying Kabuki on there. They're doing a replay and someone catches the touchdown. They say, and Kabuki. I want that. Or like when a hockey player doesn't know what to say after a hockey game, and I want an announcer to yell Kabuki. That's one of our demands. Two of our demands so far. The third demand is the big one, is the action figure. Also, someone in a Marvel movie has to say Kabuki in context. You understand? I don't mean just saying like, oh, Kabuki. No. I want Steve Rogers, Captain America. Sorry to give out his shoot name. Captain Rex Steiner, to not know what to say. And I need Mark fucking Ruffalo. You understand? These are my demands. Mark Ruffalo to stop, just live in that pause, turn his beautiful, handsome face to the camera and say, Kabuki! Then and only then will we rest and will this stop. You understand? The good, bad wrestling will continue until the Kabuki improves. I didn't intend for this to be my manifesto, but it is. You understand? And big miss in the corner just in time by Tennessee Rebel. Like we planned it, sports fan. Tennessee Rebel coming right into that loose turnbuckle. That turnbuckle is so loose, I bet that jump actually made his knee feel better. It was pillowy. It was feeling a little worn out before that, and it felt like a pillowy massage. That's the key. Big Duck. Here we go. We got the action. There's the hot tag, baby. This is it. Rock and roll. Scott Summers coming in for the hot tag, and then they just get stuck together like two dogs in the driveway. Get out the hose, because we ain't going nowhere, pal. For some right arm stuff. Nice. Good job. Kabuki will return in Doctor Doom, Doomsday. Kabuki will return in Secret War. Love your channel. Thanks, buddy. Love you, sports fan. Love having you here. Absolutely. None of this happens without sports fan. Past the 10-minute mark. Okay, so Jayhawk, if you think that Rebels playing Ricky Morton, this match, you ready? You ready for a little spoiler, Ref Jayhawk? This match has 2 Ricky Mortons, motherfucker. Hey, ain't playing with one. No. Mr. Downey, we got 2 Ricky Mortons now, young fella. Back it up, talk it out, figure it out. What's next? Super Nintendo Summers. Gotta get to the bottom of this. I vehemently disagree with Scott Summers' knee pads. Absolutely unacceptable. He's got the dark singlet. He's got the one. I would allow the one left volleyball pad. I would allow that. In Kabuki America, I would allow that. But those skinny, short, inadequate little white, dingy white knee pads, unacceptable. Trash. Disgusting. He would be less disgusting if he was stark naked. Take those disgusting knee pads off. Can't stand it. It just goes down. Just goes down like he drank too much coming back from the Chili's, baby. Just right down in the foyer. The foyer. Getting stuck in the corner. Here you go, Jayhawk, is what I was talking about. Ricky Morton Part 2. You ready? There ain't no Robert Gilbs. Listen, they can do the help me all they want. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. You want to know Dr. Doom? Texas Roadhouse. Texas. Freudian. Texas Outlaws are Dr. Doom, if you want to know who's taking over the MCU. Because guess what? They own part of the company, pal. Scott Summers. I feel like someone told me one time that Scott Summers did job matches somewhere. And here we go. That's the innovation. Regular Dan. No, he's not doing nothing. He's just choking him out with his unwashed jeans. That's the other thing. No offense, Texas Outlaws. I guarantee you those jeans are disgusting. There's no chance. That's like the dude you worked with at the, at like the pizza shop or whatever, who never washed his work pants. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Firing up. You wouldn't like him when he's angry, baby. Scott Summers, it's summer all year long, pal. Off the ropes. Here we go. Warrior Hogan, Crisscross, Applesauce, One Warrior Nation versus Ricky Steinbrenner, whatever his name was. What's up, Doc? Got him. That's it. We wrestled 18 minutes to do a stupid comedy spot. Perfect. Awesome. Glad we're here. I'm losing it. I can't do it. We can do it. All right, come on, hold on. I got diet root beer here. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back in it. I feel rejuvenated. The other thing I disagree with are Scott Summers, the length. I'd like to get the ruler out. I would like to measure Scott Summers' singlet legs because I think they're too short. Listen, Scott Summers, I don't know how many times I have to say it. Send a letter home to your parents. They either have to be, the singlet legs either have to be long enough to look like bike shorts or short enough to look like short trunks. That's it. This in between, Michigas, I don't think so. It's not going to work for me. He's right in between acceptable zone. Shorter or longer would fine. He's in the dead zone. Oh, God. Speaking of, what I say about the turnbuckles, they're rejuvenating. They're restorative. He just took it straight to the face, and his face feels more relaxed now. It's pillowy dream. Here's the thing about these guys. When someone reset, yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it, J Fox. We got it. We got to rally. When they told when Flame and Rayman came back and told these boys, hey, Bubby, TJ Steele done skipped out with the belt again, bud. We're going to need y'all to go out there. We got to give him 32 minutes, okay? I guarantee you all four of these guys immediately, here we go. Not even a chance. Get out of here. We have an hour left at least. All four of them were immediately like, oh, yeah. They were excited. Absolutely. We got it. No problem. The funny thing about that piece of shit elbow is it probably hurt like hell. That's the thing about wrestling. The faker it looks, often the worse it felt. The pointier it was, the harder it was. There we go. Dropping. He kicked his leg out of his leg. Those moccasins are getting worked out, boy. The thing about this match, the other thing, is I don't like any of them. I don't want any of them to win. My hope is Goliath gets in the ring and just starts pinning people. That's the only hope I'm holding out. Rayman. Oh, is it different Scout Summers? Okay. Thank you, Jayhawk. I was thinking of the X-Men one. I gotcha. The tie-ins with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they're already there. Someone tell Bob Iger, I don't know if he's still in charge of it, tell Baby Yoda, get somebody on the phone and tell him that the kabuki needs to happen or this will never end, okay? I will stream bad wrestling until they do it. And then whatever happens to me is on them. Whatever happens to my brain, my family, my livelihood, it's up to Walt. I actually did read that Disney did acquire the rights to the World Wrestling Empire, so it's good that we're getting this in soon before they lock it all down. Oh God. Okay, so Bone Crusher Bobby is now working the third heat, and all things being equal, if we're being realistic here, which we're not, but if we were, both of Tennessee Rebels' legs would be dust. They would be, have you ever opened a Fun Dip and the stick was broken and crushed? That's what his femur would look like. They've been working this leg for 4 days. Bone Crusher ain't taking no backdrop, big boy. Get out of here. Who do you think you are? He just said, don't ever try that shit again. Do not ever try that again. Never send me off the ropes and try to give me a backdrop ever again. You understand? Did you understand how scary that was? He saw his life flash. He saw every basket of Texas Roadhouse rolls he's ever consumed, which is ample, flash right in front of his eye, right before his eyes. It was a split second to us. It was a lifetime to him. This match is 5 stars. It's 5 stars in the way we rate it, which each star technically is worth 2. So I do a rating system. When I give something 5 stars, is actually technically, if you look in the back of the notebook, there's a chart. There's a conversion chart. If I give it 5 stars, it's actually 10. Okay. I do it that way so that I can give something 4.5 and it's actually a 9. All right. I like to break it down like that. So this match is it's a 4.75. So do the math on that. Because I can't. Okay. I'm losing hope here. Let's see what happens. Always a good sign when they start running off the ropes. Good Lord. Hey, Goliath, can you just go right in front of the hard cam and block Tennessee Roadhouse landing right on the back of his neck while his family's at home worried about him? Can you? He sacrificed the use of his lower extremities for this shit match. Can you stand in front of the hard cam and block it, please, with your big ass? Thank you. Andre the Giant sack of shit. Just super cash, arms draped over the ropes like he's supposed to be there. I need to know more. Oh, yeah, get a good sniff of that moccasin. Oh, baby. That's good stuff. He's hungry, man. You ever see, like, in cartoons when they'll boil a shoe? That's what he's starving. He's been out there for months. They got to eat something. If you sweat, if Tennessee Roadhouse Rebel sweats in those moccasins enough, the glue breaks down. The seasoning breaks down. It loosens up. It becomes a semi-edible jerky. We're back in the STL. Ah! How are we back in the STF? Oh. Or whatever it is. I don't know. Oh, like they can easily tag too. There's a trick to that. If you just put your armpit on the top rope, it looks like you're leaning, but you're actually not. All right. Here we go. Hot tag number 2. Iceberg tag part 2. Here he comes in. All that buildup for this. Here it comes. All that buildup. Months and months of heat for a move we've seen 9 times already. Right into the figure 4. Greg Valentine hooks that in. It's over, pal. J Long 4705. Welcome to the Kabuki verse, young fella. Welcome to the Marvel Cinematic Kabuki verse now. So he hooked in. I missed it. I yelled over it. I missed it. I assume they cheated. I don't know, man. All right. Come on. We're almost there. I think we're almost there. I feel it. We're getting there. Okay. All right. It's about to heat up. All that. This is like a Greg Valentine match, Jake. All right. So the first, Jake Steele, you understand me? The first 48 minutes of Greg Valentine match, he's just getting warmed up. And then the last 2, that's where the excitement happens. All right. Here we go. We got to work. Okay. Grabbing the arm and pulling with the boot on the neck. That's interesting. It's a new one. Pulling the shoulder out of the socket. I like it. He ain't going to be pitching at softball practice this weekend. Good God. No. No. That was like a package suplex. Gerg. Listen, I no offense against Gerg Valentine. I've met him a couple times. He's fine. He's like a house plant. He just sits in the corner. He's fine. We got more important business than Gerg Valentine's. We got these guys who have no idea. They had 30 minutes plus. Nobody thought about how to end this thing. Nobody had an idea. That's the real drama of this, or what are they going to do? How are they going to get themselves out of this one? Another fine mess they got themselves in here. We're past it, guys. The distracted ref heat, we're past it. Listen, say what you want about the old timers, but God, there's a reason why they tell people when you should do stuff and when you shouldn't. Oh, we're skipping around here. What the hell's going on? Scott Summers back in there. I feel delusional. Like, I feel like, you ever been on a road trip for like 18 hours and like you're almost there, but it's like the world feels fake, like it feels real, but there's very real consequences because you're behind the wheel of a car. This is what we got here. I mean, it feels like a dream to me, but lives are on the line. We got to get to the end of this. Oh, man. Do it again. You did that 5 minutes ago. I'm glad we're still doing the same spots. Regular Dan. Make it happen. I'm trying to hear. I don't know. Okay, here we go. We're working toward a finish now. That should have taken Dog McCoy down. Absolutely should have taken Dog McCoy right down. He's way too close to the action for a referee. What are we doing? Bone Crusher's swinging for the fences. Doing the Vader punches in the corner. Ada. Here we go. This has got to be it. We got a do-si-do coming. What we got? Reverse. Oh, man. Oh, Tennessee Rebel. You did this. You sent that guy into your own partner, and now he has no choice but to go out to the outside and distract the referee as soon as he sees him setting up this very safe spike pile driver, I'm sure. Nice. Good. Fold him in half on the way down so that there's just no reasonable direction. He's under the ropes. Who cares? That's the finish. Texas Outlaws. Is anybody surprised? This match could have gone one of 2 ways. The Texas Outlaws win or a disqualification. That's it. We should have seen that coming. There's your champions. Look at those belts. Dozens of dollars have been dropped on those belts, my friends. There it is. Unbelievable. That's the pride. That's Texas pride. As they walk off into the sunset. Sports fan, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of all of us. We did it. Here's the thing. If you like this, Craven the Toy Hunt 7309, welcome to the Kabuki verse. If you love this trash, you will love being a member of the channel. Consider it. I think it's $5. Don't buy it on Apple. They charge you a fee. All right. Coming up on the actual episodes, I want to tell you what's going on. First of all, take a victory lap. You did it. We made it. We made it through the most unwatchable this time. It's like the end of Inspector Gadget. You know that motherfucker's going to be back. Coming up, we have some big final things coming up. We have the finale of Titanes del Ring, Titans of the Ring, 1981 tournament finale. That's coming up. It might be next week. I can't remember. Then we have what we just watched, the World Wrestling Empire. We have one episode left. That is it. I do have some compilations, some best ofs, some random clips that I'm going to do on member videos. But as far as the main show, the show that launched 1,000 episodes, the show that started it all, the World Wrestling Empire, has one episode left. But don't worry, here's the good news. That's the bad news. The good news is there's an unlimited amount of good, bad wrestling out there. And we are going to keep going, like I said, until Disney gives in to our demands. If you want to join the Discord, I really highly suggest it. It's a lot of fun. I never talk about it that much, but we got merch too. You want to wrestle? You want to I Survived the Memphis Vortex shirt? It's out there. I got, I don't even remember. It's all on there. Check the links. I want to do these from time to time for the full channel, and I'm happy that it went so well. I'm happy you're all here. We have right behind, you can't see behind the camera, we have archives, we have hard drives, we have all the good, bad wrestling you could ever want. So rest your pretty little sports fan head. Rest easy, because we're on it.
Gotta go, girl. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Marshall, the competition, they think they can beat our best deal.
With Country Ford's low prices, they gotta ask themselves, do they feel lucky?
Choose from the best selection in the area of brand new 94 Ford cars, trucks, and vans, plus a great selection of used and program vehicles. Hurry in now. Everything's cheaper in the country. Come to Country Ford today.
Country Ford.
Where $100 says we'll beat your best deal regardless. I told you smoking's bad for you.
Gambling fever sweeps Delta City.
Money talks.
Making crime the odds-on favorite.
Don't bet on it.
I'll take that chance. And pitting Robo against his own former partner.
Tin Man is about to be toast.
It's a setup.
What did they do to us?
All bets are off on the next RoboCop.
Today at 6 on WMC TV5.
Most things in this world aren't big enough to handle 7 feet 2 inches, 310 pounds.
And I ordered the big breakfast.
How does that feel? Oh, watch your head, Mr. O'Neill. There is one notable exception. The Big Slam from Pepsi. One ice-cold liter of Pepsi big enough to handle the biggest thirst.
Ain't life grand?
Soon as I get the money, I'm gonna make all your dreams come true. Sign the lawyer's paper, you can party the whole night through. Honey, I'm gonna leave. What else can I do? Oh, in matrimony, a true love till life is through. Should've known I'd never change for no one when you said I do. Honey, I'm gonna leave.